Feast of Pesach, Passover. It's a beautiful time in Israel, but also very important time. A time of joy, time of celebrations, but also time of serious preparations. And let's focus on New Testament, what Jesus, what Yeshua have done for Passover, and what's written in the New Testament about Passover. Important to mention, many times we kind of feel like Jesus did the Last Supper, then he broke the bread and wine, and he make it supper of the Lord, last Passover. But true is, God gave to people of Israel commandment. Since the early Passover that was given for Exodus, the last night of judgments, God said, now I want you to celebrate Passover every year. And Passover contained two feasts. One is Pesach or Passover. Second is Feast of Unleavened Bread or Chag HaMatzot, Matzah, unleavened bread. Two feasts in one, and we're going to touch it because even New Testament speaks about it a little bit. So this year I want to touch a little bit traditions and some culture, because God said, I will go through Egypt, and every house that put blood of the lamb on their doorposts, he will be saved. And that's the message about Messiah. Now, 3,200 years later, we still celebrate Passover, and beautiful traditions were created. Different songs, biblical songs, the Agadah, the story of Passover, a beautiful, beautiful culture that reminds all those events. But there are some events going all the way back to New Testament. And we can see even in the life of Jesus, in the New Testament, different elements of Pesach, of Passover. And I want to see it together with you, study it, read it, and enjoy it. So let's celebrate Passover, and I pray, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tivarech et hazman shelanu biyachad. Amen. So let's start. Luke 22, 15 and 16. Then he said to them, with fervent desire I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. For I say to you, I will not longer eat of it until it is fulfilled in the kingdom of God. When we come into Passover, when we're approaching Passover, God said, clean your house from all leaven, all yeast. Take all the yeast, all the food that contain yeast, and take it away from their house and burn it. Till today, right now in this week, right before Passover, houses of Israel, people of Israel, families of Israel, coming home, they open their shelves and they check in where is the yeast, the spaghetti with yeast, every other products with yeast have to be taken away, and we do take them away, actually burning on the fire. Think about your storages. Do you have yeast? If you would be in Israel, you're supposed to clean it and throw it away, give it away. It's time to eat only unleavened bread.